Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos. And yesterday Manchester United lost at home 2-1 to Manchester City. Now you could say now basically the title race is all but over now in the current race. Manchester United lost yesterday by 2 goals to 1. Now we sit 11 points behind Manchester City, and now City have ended our unbeaten run at Old Trafford. 40-game unbeaten run. Manchester City have ended this because before yesterday, last time we lost at Old Trafford was to Manchester City last season as well. But Jose Mourinho's had his say on the game. I think he's had his pre-match conference, as we all know, his press conference, and he's basically blamed the Herrera decision. He said it was a clear penalty, the Herrera incident, and Jose Mourinho has blamed this Herrera decision that didn't go our way. He has blamed that this, and he's saying this is why we didn't get a result yesterday against Manchester City. Also, he said Manchester City scored 2 bad goals. He said Manchester City scored 2 bad goals to Jose Mourinho, and he says there are 2 goals that are quite unbelievable to concede as well. And this is what Jose Mourinho said. But Jose Mourinho, I think, has now confirmed that I think he's admitted that the title race could be over now. I think he's admitted this, but now City, have this season, won 14 Premier League games in a row. They've won 14 games in a row. That is a record, for a single season in the English top 5. They've won 14 in a row now with Manchester City, and also, now as well, before the game, there were no excuses because Manchester United still had Bailey out. I think Bailey's out up until 6 to 8 weeks. Carrick's still out as well now. I think Fellaini's still out with a knee injury as well. And yeah, we did have a couple of players out. Manchester City had obviously Benjamin Mendy out on their summer signings until the majority of the season he's out. John Stones was out, but David Silva did start, even though before the game Pep Guardiola said he wasn't going to be fit enough to start. But let's go into the game. I thought terrible performance at Manchester United. We looked like the away team yesterday. Just an awful performance. City dominated the possession. City totally dominated the possession. I think they had 60% of possession. City had 14 shots. Manchester United had 8. And the last time we beat City in the Premier League was at the Etihad by 1-0, and that was Rashford, scored in his first Manchester derby in a Manchester United shirt as well. So basically, going into the game, absolutely woeful performance. City controlled the ball. They looked quicker, they looked sharper, they looked faster, they looked well organised on the ball. They were quicker than us. And every time we went on the ball, just giving it away too much. Crossing was woeful. Lukaku up front on his own for me is not good enough. I think when he's got that help and support up front, I think Lukaku is alright. But I think on his own, he's pretty appalling as Lukaku when he's up front on his own. I just don't think he gets enough service. Lukaku, he did have chances of his own though. But all in all, what a bad performance. City had chances in the first half. They were getting to the edge. They were getting to the edge of our box far too easily. Manchester City were allowing too many gaps and spaces for them to get into. David De Gea had to pull a few world-class saves off in the game. There wasn't many chances, in the first half, till a certain point, when Leroy Sané had a chance, David De Gea tipped it over the bar. Raheem Sterling also played well for City. Silva played well for City. Leroy Sané played well. David Silva. Who else? I think Jesus as well played well for Manchester City. I think the majority of Manchester City players, worked very, very hard. And they just did very, very well. And, they also, near the end, City could have got a third goal through who was it? Bernardo Silva who came on. David De Gea saved the ball. That could have been 3-1 to Manchester City as well. Gabriel Jesus had a chance in the second half. That was saved by David De Gea as well. City just totally controlled the game from start to finish, and the possession stats and the shot and the statistics will tell you that as well. They were passing the ball a lot better than us. They were controlling the midfield. Obviously, you can tell the difference in our midfield. City were just strolling through our midfield. You can tell a big difference without Paul Pogba, because obviously Paul Pogba is suspended, as we all know. It's no excuses though. We look like the away team today. Absolutely, sorry yesterday, and we were just absolutely appalling on that pitch, and we saw there were quite a lot of fouls in the game as well. Herrera got booked for diving, and that was basically a key decision. What Jose Mourinho said should have gone our way. We didn't get that penalty. I'm not sure if it is a penalty. I haven't seen the replay. I think also a City player got booked for diving as well. But can't remember who it was. Also in the first half, I think Rojo and David Silva had collided heads, but it was nothing serious as well. But City were definitely up for the cause, and we were just not up for it whatsoever. And we, to be fair, we did defend well at quite a lot of times in the game. We did defend well, but you can't, sit defensively, at Old Trafford in front of your home supporters against Manchester City, because they were just attacking so good, putting a lot of pressure on. And it could have been more than 2-1 to be fair. But City's first goal, was from a set piece. It was David Silva, basically. I can't remember who got it, but David Silva got the goal. I've held David Silva in the box when the corner come in, and he just whacked it straight into that and makes it 1-0. And then basically, then Manchester, we got back into the game out of nowhere because we did absolutely nothing really, up until Rashford scored. It was actually a defensive error from Fabian Delph from Manchester City. Fell to Rashford. To be fair, it was a lovely finisher from Marcus Rashford, and that made it 1-1. And then a bit of urgency and a bit of momentum coming to the team. We had a little period where we did okay, but we didn't create a lot of opportunities, to be quite fair. Nowhere near as much as Manchester City. And then, Mourinho in the second half had made subs. I think did Pep Guardiola make a sub as well. In the second half, City scored, and this was absolutely terrible. It was, I think is Lukaku partly to blame for this? I think it was from a free kick. It had come in, Lukaku cleared it. I think it had actually come off Smalling's back when he whacked the ball, Lukaku out, and that then ricocheted to Otamendi, and Otamendi just taps it in and makes it 2-1 to Manchester City, and that was basically a mistake, Lukaku, I thought, had an awful game, even though he did have chances of his own as well. I think he had a few wasteful opportunities. There were I think the best chance, the game that we basically had, I think that period near the end where Mata had played through Martial lovely. I think Mata had made a difference, to be quite fair, when he came on. Ibra also came on as well. I thought Mata made a difference, put the ball into Martial. Martial put it into Lukaku, and Lukaku had his shot saved, and Mata tried getting the rebound, and then Edison had saved it again as well. So that we was unlucky at that point, not to get a goal then. Lukaku also had a wasteful chance over the bar. Rashford had a chance from another defensive mistake for Fabian Delph. He had a chance, but it was saved by the goalkeeper. It didn't result in a goal this time. But, we started with Lingard in that number 10 role, didn't we, as well? So I think Jose went with a 4-3-1. I think Lukaku up front on his own is woeful. I think if he's got someone, partner up with him when he's got support, I think he does better, does Romelu Lukaku. And, these performances have got to improve because, we was lucky at Arsenal last week, to be fair. First 10 minutes, very, very good. We capitalised on 2 defensive mistakes from Arsenal, and that basically, you could say, got us the 3 points. But we were on the back foot of the Emirates last week. So, as I keep saying, our record against the big teams is absolutely appalling in the last couple of years. Fair we beat Arsenal, but this season, we drew with Liverpool, played defensively, bad performance. Chelsea, woeful performance. Yesterday, woeful performance. So we've still got to play City at home, Arsenal at home, Liverpool at home, Chelsea at home. It's just going to be interesting to see how we perform against them. But what's going to win your leagues? You've got to win your big games. Not always home and away, but especially you've got to beat your big teams at home. And City this season have scored about nearly 50 goals now. Nearly 50 goals. I think they've played 15, drawn 1. I think those played 16, drawn 115. So yeah, you could have got to say, City are in the ascendancy now. There's still possibility this title race is not over by all means, but we had to win this. We had to win the game yesterday, for us to have any chance. But basically, City could have won by more than 2 goals to 1, be quite fair, because he had quite a few chances of their own. As well, but bad performance from United. I can't think of one United player that had a good game. Thought defensively at times we did well, but I think we were allowing them too much space. They were capitalising, we opened them gaps. They were getting in behind too easily. And David De Gea again, had to pull a few world-class saves off, as well. So basically, anyway, disappointing result, guys. But there was no passion for Manchester United, no fight, no desire or nothing for Manchester United yesterday. Just absolutely terrible, as I said. So, Manchester United next go to Bournemouth Wednesday. We will be doing a preview for that game. We'll still have to keep the faith, even though I do think, I'm not going to rule the title race out completely, but it's nearly, I say, it's over now. So, anyway, that's everything to update today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take these guys. God bless, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.